When you're going through DPDR and anxiety, you do a lot of research and you get a lot of knowledge about it, and you think that you know everything right now. But I'm here to tell you that there is something that you do not know, which is really hindering your recovery. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what this simple thing is. When it comes to people helping you with DPDR, there's a lot of videos and courses and stuff like that out there, and they all have varying different bits of information. They all tell you sort of what helped the person who wrote the course recover. And there are some common themes across all of these things, such as, acceptance, trying to ignore your symptoms and stuff like that. But what I've noticed in all the information that I've read and everything that I've seen, and from what people have told me too, there's one key bit of information that is missing. And it's really a simple thing. And when you know it, you're going to go, oh, why didn't I just think of that before? What you need to do when you're recovering is to make a decision and stick with it. Whatever that decision is. If you decide you're going to do self-help, stick with that. If you decide you're going to get professional help, stick with that. If you decide you're just going to use coping mechanisms, stick with that. And once you've chosen the thing that you think is best for you, then you have to work at it and give it a chance. Because one of the biggest mistakes you're going to make with your recovery is just jumping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And so you have to stick with it. And if you're thinking right now, well, okay, sure, that sounds good in theory, but I did try something and I stuck with it for 3 months and it still didn't work. So I wanted to change to something else. My response to that would be, did you do absolutely everything in your power to run that thing to the full extent of its course, its sort of natural cycle? And I guarantee you that if you look hard enough, you will find that you didn't. The reason I say that is because for everybody that I help and everybody that I speak to, this is always a thing. It only takes a bit of talking and, sort of fleshing it out a bit more that people actually realize, oh, hang on a minute, I am actually still anxious about this stuff. I am still stressed about this stuff. And the absolute magical, brilliant thing about this is that when you are able to say to yourself, oh, okay, yeah, look, if I'm being totally honest, I didn't do this, or, things along those lines, then you're going to be able to actually put things in place to look at it. And then you're able to really do acceptance and you're able to really do grounding or really do whatever. And that's the thing which is going to make a difference. So you don't need to jump from thing to thing to thing. You need to stick with your thing and whatever it is, and then say to yourself, have I really done this? Have I really stuck with it? And you've got to make a decision. You've got to make a decision. Are you thinking to yourself, maybe I need help with this? Maybe I need help with this because I've tried a lot of things by myself and you know what? I don't really know what I'm doing. Then that's okay. That's a decision you've made. Make the decision to go and get help and then go and get help and stick with that decision. If you're making the decision of, look, you know what? I don't really need help. For me, there's enough information online with all the stuff that I'm reading to sort of put the pieces together myself and to recover myself. Awesome, great. That's a decision. Stick with that decision. You need to make a decision and stick with it, because if you don't, you are just going to prolong your recovery period and you are just going to jump from thing to thing to thing. And so whatever it is you decide, stick with it. And if one of the things you've decided is that you need help, then stick with that. And one of the things you can do is check out the Freedom course. It's a course specifically designed to help you recover from DPDR. It's step by step, week by week, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know to be able to get out of this yourself, and with my guidance as well. If you are interested in checking that out, the link is in a pinned comment and also the description. I'd love to see you in there. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.